Sir, will you share the screen, sir?
Yeah, I'm just about to share the screen.
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
Ah,
Sir,
okay.
what is the name of poem, sir?
Can you see here the name of the poem?
Yes,
Yes.
sir, the kite. Yes, sir, the
Right.
kite.
The
Okay,
kite, sir.
some boys are waiting in the lobby. I'll just yes. Right. Okay. Okay. Shall we start the poem now? At the beginning, I'll just recite the poem. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Karan, you are quite late. Okay. The kite. No, when you think about the kite, probably you may think of becoming like the kite, isn't it? Yes, moving in the air, flying in the air. Yes. All of us like to fly kites. All of us like to fly kites. And all of us like to be like kites, isn't it? Just remaining in the air, floating in the air. Yes. Swinging in the air. Probably the kite keeps on. Yes. Yes, moving in the air. Ah. So have you ever tried? Yes. I think somebody saw Dinesh. Yes.
Dinesh,
Turn
sir.
off your yes, lot of noise. Yes, Dinesh. Just mute all everybody in case that is the case. Somebody is trying to do something. Who is that? Redact. Okay. Right. The kite. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's a new. I'll just mute yes everybody. Somebody is yes. You can unmute yourselves. Okay. Right. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's a new. Now, blue and new. What are these? Blue and new. These are rhyming words. Blue and new. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. With a dive and dip, it snaps its a tail, then soars like a ship with only a sail. As over tides of wind it rides, climbs to the crest of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest as wind falls. When string goes slack, you wind it back. See, earlier it was wind, but you wind it back and run until a new yes breeze blows. See, all of you should join in time, otherwise I have to keep on admitting all of you. And its wings fill and up it goes. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. See, when it's a new, the kite, it looks very bright, it looks very beautiful. But a regular thing you never will see. You will not like to see which one is a torn thing, that kite when it gets torn. When it flaps on a string in the top of a tree. So when it is caught in the top of a tree, you don't like you. It looks very very ugly. It looks quite ugly. So the poet is Harry Bain. Okay, who is the poet? Harry Bain. I'll just go to the poem once again. How bright on the blue is a kite with it's a new. So here the kite when it's a new. What is kite? It's made of paper, right? Yes, it's a made of paper. That paper is stuck, and then you go on flying that kite, and what you catch in your hand is string. So when it's a new kite, it's quite bright. It's quite beautiful. Yes, it appears to be very bright when it's a clear sky. And what that kite will be doing, it will be diving, so it will be going up, it will be dipping, it will be coming down. So you can see it's a movement with a dive and deep. It snaps its tail and its tail also. It's moving its tail. Actually, snap can mean break, but here it doesn't mean breaking it. It's a moving with lot of noise. It's snap, it's a tail. So here we can see the kite diving, dipping. It's going up, that's a diving, jumping, and dipping. It's coming down suddenly. So that is what we see. And see, it's compared to a ship. Kumari. Okay, fine. You are asking me to explain in Hindi. काइट का मतलब क्या है? पतंग. यस. आपको अच्छा लगता है ना पतंग उड़ाने के लिए? और जब आप पतंग उड़ाते हो, यस, यस, सात्विक से पतंग, राइट, राइट. आप जब पतंग उड़ाते, हाँ, somebody is asking me to tell in Kannada also. Don't worry, I'll try to tell in Kannada because yes, I know that some of you are from Kannada medium. Don't worry about that. Patang, yes, Kumari, yes. So kite means patang, right? और पतंग उड़ाना बच्चों को अच्छा लगता है, isn't it? They all enjoy. English is much better. Yes, sir, I like kite. Yes, Nikhil. English is much better. See, when I'm explaining in very simple English. I'm not using difficult words. Yes, and I know that all of you understand it. But some words, okay, here and there I'll tell. Okay, very easy, simple words. Yes, very good. Yes, very easy. So, yes. As far as Kanda is concerned, I don't know much Kanda, but a little bit I know Kanda. That's all. Right. I don't know what is kite called in Kanda, but I think many of you know that in Kanda, pata. Pata, very good. Rohit Kumar says it's a pata in Kanda. Okay, pata, very good. So there in the, yes, chat box, you can make use of it and you can tell that. So it's a kite, pata, as somebody says in Kanda. So here that kite looks bright. So that kite looks bright. Punya Shlok says he likes kite very much. Very good. And some of you like flying kites, isn't it? See, you just think about a kite. You are like a kite, swinging there in the air, moving here and there, enjoying that in the air. How nice. See, birds, how they swing, they fly, they flutter their wings. Yes, they flap their wings. How much you enjoy that? We are, yes, we are human beings. We are not able to fly in the sky. If we would have been able to fly in the sky, how much we would have enjoyed? Like birds. Yes, like birds would have been. Yes. Okay, fine. But when we want to fly, we can fly in the aeroplane. We are lucky enough. Or we can be there. Yes, we can fly in the helicopter. Right? Yes, sir. I wish to fly. Yes, Nikhil. Very good. So all of you wish to fly? Yeah. So how bright on the blue is a kite when it's new? Yes. Now blue and new, these are rhyming words. Blue and new, these are rhyming words. With a dive and deep, it snaps. Gali pata, very good. Gali pata, yes. Gali pata, yes. With a dive and Gali pata, there's a film also, isn't it? In Kanda. With a dive and deep, it snaps its tails. So just think about that kite. It's a diving. So moving, when you in water you dive, and then suddenly you find yourself going down in water, getting drowned. So here in similar way in the air, that gari pata, yes, Sudhindra, right. So that is there in the air, this gari pata is there in the air, moving up, so diving, yes, jumping, and moving down, dipping. So yes, right, it snaps its, and you see its tail, how it will be always, shaking its tail, right? So it's making a lot of noise also. Yes, snaps its tail. Tail, you know that. What does tail mean? A monkey will have tail. Similar way, kite will have tail. We are lucky that we don't have a tail. Yes, but our ancestors had tail, right? Yes, Homo sapiens. So our ancestors had tail. Yes, Helu, Bala in Kanda, very good. Bala, right. Tail means Bala in Kanda, very good. Bala in Kanda. And Hindi, what is it called? Okay, so tail. So this kite has a tail. Then soars like a ship. The poet is comparing, buffalo has a tail, very good. So here, right, very good. So here it is soaring. So it's going up, flying like a ship. See here, soaring means rising. So when you see a ship on the waves, what sometimes suddenly it will be rising. So it will be going up and down with only a sail when sail is there. So in the case of a boat and all, yes, lion has a tail. Very good. So it's source means what rises. So here kite is compared with a sheep. Kite is compared with a sheep, and this kite is soaring. It is going up. It is rising. Soar means to go up like a ship. So it's compared with a ship. So how a ship when it is there on the waves, on the crest. Yes, we call kite's tail as a okay, somebody has written Kanda. Okay, fine. No problem. Tell somebody, yes. Okay, we'll move on to the next stanza now. As over tides, yes, those who are from Kannada medium, they can just see in the chat box and they can learn a lot from that, from your friends. Okay. As over tide, so sheep, how it is there over tide. Yes, how it is there over tide. Yes, so here falling and rising of water, how it does all that. Similar way the kite is doing in the air of wind it rides and it will be riding the wind. It will depend upon the wind. Yes, blowing how the wind blows, it will depend upon that. So it will depend upon the wind and it will be riding over that. So beautiful, tides and rides, rhyming words. See, tides and rides, climbs to the crest. Crest is the top part, highest point there. So you see, tuft of feathers. No, in the case of some of the birds and all, they will have tuft of feathers on their head. So here, crest. Ship is going in the ocean, right? Very good. So in the chat box, you all yes communicating and yes climbs to the crest on the top of the water. Their crest. Here waves when they are moving the crest. So here the highest point there similar way it will reach to that highest point and of a gust and it's due to the blast of the air due to sudden blow of the air. Sir, repeat it. Okay, I'll keep on repeating. Don't worry. Climbing, yes, crest. So it will keep on climbing up. Yes, it will keep on climbing up of and due to the blow of the air, due to the blast of the air, and suddenly it will pull down. Suddenly it will come down when that blow of the air goes down, then seems to rest. So as if it is taking. So it will depend upon the. Yes, sir. Please teach about first stanza. Okay, fine. I'll tell you about the first stanza. Don't worry. I'll again repeat this poem. Don't worry about that. Okay. I'm going to that poem once again. I'll just come back with PowerPoint and then I will explain to you each and every line. Don't worry about that. Then seems to race. Then it appears that that kite is taking race, and sudden when there is a windfall, suddenly the wind goes down. Yes, the blow of the wind goes down. Wind string goes slack, and as a result, what happens? The string becomes loose, slack, so it gets loosened. So what does it? You wind it back, and then you start winding that string. See here, earlier it's a wind, and now here winding of the action. So action word wind. So you start winding that. Okay. So earlier it's a wind, and now it's a you are winding that string. Okay. All of you join in time, my dear Laksha. Okay, don't be late. Okay, right. Let's go to this now and run until a new breeze blows. So you are running till the time the breeze, light wind, yeah, slack, neglectful. But here it's not neglectful. Here it's a loose. Okay, so slacking, yes, loosening here. That is what it means. Okay, right. Right. Though in dictionary neglectful it is given there, in this context, it is not having that meaning. I'm very happy that you are communicating with me through chat box and coming out. Yes, very good, boys. And it's a wings fill and up it goes. And when it's a wings of what? Wings of this kite. Yes, when they fill up, then what will happen? Up once again, it will start soaring, it will start going up until meaning. Until means till that time. Allitana. Until means till that time. Varun. एक अर्थ है तो अल्ली that's what it means. Pleasant breeze. Okay, breeze. A pleasant wind or light wind, that is a breeze. Very good. Light wind or pleasant wind. This light wind is always very pleasant. Cool wind, we say that's a breeze. When you are there near the window and yes, slowly the wind will be blowing and pleasant breeze. Breeze is always pleasant, isn't it? Very good. Light wind, we can say. And its wings fill and up it goes. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. So when the kite is new, it's quite bright, it's quite beautiful. And where on the blue, blue is referring to sky. Blue is referring to sky here. So when it is there in the sky, this kite, it looks beautiful, it looks lovely, it looks very bright. Yes. What is meant by ragged? See here, actually ragged means torn and not rag, rough. But here, actually ragged, untidy or dirty. Yes, ragged. But here, very ugly thing. What is that? You never will see what is that ugly thing. What is that dirty thing, ragged? Yes, what is that dirty thing? Now that dirty thing, that ugly thing, which probably you don't want to see all that. That is when this string is caught there in the top of a tree. So what happens when the string gets stuck? When this string gets stuck where? In the top of a tree, then what happens? Then what happens? Then you'll not be able to enjoy that, isn't it? That's a very ugly thing. That's a very bad thing because you don't like to see all that. So yes, kite will not be flying there. It will be just caught there and it will tear. Yes, it will get torn. And once it gets torn, then you can just keep on watching that. You'll not be able to enjoy that kite. Yes? Ah, right. Flap means flattering. No, fluttering. See, wings flutter. So moving up and down, very good. Moving up and down. So fluttering, that's a flapping. Flapping of the wings. We say flapping of the wings or fluttering of the wings. Okay. I hope you understood. And just yes, one more. I'll just share with you. Okay. This is very colorful. See, kites are always colorful, isn't it? And this is very colorful. I hope. Now once again, yes, I'll come to this now. Can you see? Right. Okay, I will go to the reading mode now so that you'll be able to see that. And you can just, no problem. Okay, you can watch from anywhere. So, slideshow. Okay. Now I think it's quite clear. Yes, you are able to see this, and all the letters are quite clear to you. Okay, see a kite as if the kite is talking to us. How bright on the blue. So, here, blue is what sky? Is a kite when it's new. So, when the kite is new, ಹೊಸ ಇರ್ತಲ್ಲ new means what ಹೊಸ huh? Yes, new. It looks like drawn kite. It looks like drawn kite. Yes, it's a drawn kite. I think you can all draw the kite. Yes, you can draw the kite and make use of the creativity. See, English class is meant, to boost up your creativity. It is meant to, yes. Somebody is asking what is the name of the son of yes, vice principal. Anyway, he has joined your class, right? I think you can see here. Yes, he's just behind me. Okay, you can just write. Okay. He will introduce you. Don't worry about. Yes, all right. He will become your good friend once you come over here. So who is the boy beside you? He's your classmate. Okay. He's your classmate. And what's your name? Sanjan. His name is Sanjan. Very nice name, Sanjan. Okay, right. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's a new. So it's a kite when it's, yes, sir. Yes, Ishan says that. Yes, will be a good friend of yours. Okay. So Pratmesh, yes, somebody's yes waiting in the. Okay, I just admit him. Right. Okay. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's a new, with a dive and a dip. It snaps, it's a tail. So, it's swinging, going up and down, and it's what it snaps its tail. It's making a lot of noise, its tail. Then soars like a ship with only a sail. See how the sail ship, okay, boat. So similar way here. Yes, he will become all of your friends. Okay. All right. As over tides of wind it rides. And how the sailboat, it will depend upon the wind. Similar way, the kite will also depend upon the wind. So if good blow of wind is there, definitely will be able to ride up. Yes, on tides of wind. Yes, right. On tides of wind. climbs to the crest, so it will reach the highest point of due to gust, due to blast of the wind, and suddenly it will pull down, then seems to rest. So then seems to rest. Okay, then seems to rest. Okay, I'll just move on. Yes, as wind falls. So then what will happen? As the wind falls, it will come down when string goes slack. And then what will happen? The string will go slack. The string will go slack. Okay, string will go slack. Right. You wind it back, and then you start winding the string. So it is referring to what? Sudden blast, a gust is sudden blast of wind. Very good, Satvik. So right, and when you start winding that string and run until a new breeze blows, and you are running till the yes, and you are waiting for that breeze, so here earlier sudden blast, and now you are waiting for that light wind, and its wings fill, and up it goes, and then it will go up. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new, but a raggeder thing, so ugly thing. What is that ugly thing? Is yes, you never will see. You don't want to see all that ugly thing when it flaps on a string. So when it gets stuck there, in the top of a tree. Yes, it starts fluttering there. Yes, it starts fluttering there. Last time means I will tell you all your score. Okay, it starts fluttering there. And who is the poet? Poet is Harry Bain. Okay, I'll just move. Still 5 more minutes are there. Last 10 minutes. I'll use it there to tell your score. Okay, that is enough. Okay, to make children familiar with this, okay, just right. So here, say a piece of fabric attached to a boat, cloth that is attached to a boat, then tides of wind, gusts of wind here, tides, rides, travels, okay, rides over that. So here the meaning of these which have been given there, here in this context, what they mean. That is what here the meanings. Snaps moves with noise, okay. Don't worry, last time means I'll use it. Crest top of the wave, then gust, sudden strong wind, falls, loose, intensity, slack, loose. You can take the screenshot of this, or you can refer the dictionary, see the meaning of that. Already the boys have told its meaning in the chat box. You can refer to that chat box. Okay? Right. For here's flaps, that last one is flaps, flutters, and coiling of that winding. So here one more meaning of that one. So here it has got different meaning here: winding here, coiling the string here, string cord, and raggeder. So here torn, dirty. That is what is the meaning, right? Okay, dive, jump. Okay, here the sentences you can just go through that. I'm just showing you this because I'm also just hurrying up so that last 3 minutes I can use it to tell your score. Okay, it's a very you can just go through these sentences. It's very interesting to watch a new and colorful kite. It moves its tail with yes, with noise, diving and dipping in the blue sky. It soars high, so it goes up in the air with the wind, and sometimes it comes down, right? Yes. So when the string which holds the kite goes slack, the master of the kite winds back the string. So the one who is holding that, one who is flying that kite, so he starts what he does. He starts winding back the string, and the kite comes back to the earth. Yes, you can just read this. Whenever the string of the kite is caught in a tree, it flaps, it starts fluttering, it turns into a very torn and dirty thing. So with this, we have come to the end of this. Okay, right.